So, I don't know exactly what I want to say in this video. I mean, I know what I want to say, but the general idea, but I don't know exactly what words I want to use. Within the fitness community, there's a sort of thing that goes on where when girls, either in advertisements or on Facebook or something, post pictures of themselves, and they're lean, they often get comments about how they look mannish, they look like men, they're not sexy, they're not womanly or feminine, or things like that. And I imagine a lot of you out there, if you're not actually in the fitness community, that you're probably thinking something like, if I bring it up, something along the lines of, well, you don't know what it's like for people who are overweight. And here's what I can say. If you go on Facebook and you post a picture of a girl who is the least bit overweight, who's curvy, scare quotes, whatever you want to call it, and you say something bad about her, the comments, the response will be so overwhelming that you are wrong, that in fact this is what real women look like, that kind of stuff. That this is how women are somehow supposed to look, like they're intended by something outside of us to look like this. Those kinds of responses are so ubiquitous, so overwhelming, that it's very clear that there is a large trend in society to sort of be very accepting or promoting of that kind of look, of a real woman, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean, a look. And what you don't get is a bunch of people defending being lean. So that if you show a girl posts a picture with abs, and someone comes up and says, ooh, that's gross, nobody jumps all over that person. Instead, you get a whole sort of mob mentality of people saying, yeah, that's gross, that's not feminine, that looks like a man, blah, blah, blah. And I see this all the time. I have friends who are, like physique competitors in some sort of physique-centric sport. And so I'll have friends who are in competition shape, and they'll put up pictures, and you get all these comments like that, like especially guys. If a guy say, oh my God, that's not attractive, and women going, you look like a man, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, this will be a girl who weighs 110 pounds. And I want to, with brutal, I mean just crazy, 11-inch arms, 10-inch arms. And I don't think it's like, what man is 110 pounds, and you think that's the sort of common thing that men look like? And not only that, if having abs looks manly, does that mean not having abs is womanly? So being that most men, the large majority, don't have visible abs, does that mean that they are then womanly? Am I somehow womanly because I don't have visible abs all the time? I don't think that's the case. I think that's clearly not true. And so I guess what I want to say here is I just think it's bullshit to attack people for having some sort of aesthetic value, for something they want to look like, right? A goal that you yourself don't want. Or maybe you're jealous. I don't have any idea what sort of psychological state is going on for various people. I imagine it varies from person to person. Different people have different things going on. Some people are jealous. Some people genuinely are repulsed, although I think that's probably more rare. But whatever. I mean, whatever it is, I just don't really understand the sort of idea that in society, right, especially the sort of on things like Facebook, where you have a bunch of white knights who will come in and defend anything, why it's okay for women who are the least bit lean to get attacked. I just don't really get that. And I guess that's what I want to say. I guess that's all I want to say, is I don't understand that sort of mentality to attack someone for doing what they like that doesn't harm you in any way, and working and not being unhealthy, not harming themselves either. And you think that it's okay to come in and jump all over them for no reason. I just find that strange. And I guess to those people I want to say, get a life.